on the Eagle, the Rock of Dallas-Fort Worth.
But it wasn't always. In fact, when we turned on the power 63 years ago, the station was called KFJZ and played stuff like this.
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl.
Then in 1980, the Eagle was hatched. Aww. Cute. Lots of hair bands and hairspray followed over the next several years with DJs like Billy Hayes and Kid Craddock.
It's the Craddock and Company Morning Show, 97.1 KEGL Fort Worth, Dallas, at 8 o'clock. I'm Dave Craddock. I'm Evan Mitchell.
By the late 80s, the Eagle was playing stuff like this. Okay, on to the 90s and grunge. Yay, the Eagle is back. And Howard Stern and Russ Martin.
Hi, Bill.
Hey, I have sovereignty over the airspace above my house in North Dallas.
How far you think your sovereignty goes straight up?
Well, the edge of space, when things start looking kind of purple up there, you know.
So, up to purple?
That makes me one of the best calls ever.
Yeah.
Our house all the way to purple.
Then in 2004, a programming genius decided the Eagle should go away, and we started playing this. Then this happened. Now that guy sells t-shirts out of the back of a PT Cruiser. In 2007, the Eagle was back. And so were Russ Martin, Chris Ryan, and Cindy Skull. And the Mavericks.
And hitting a three on the left side of the floor, Luka Doncic.
So as you can see, we have a rich tradition of doing whatever we want. So here goes. See, the best part of the Eagle wasn't just the music we played. It was the connection we made with you, our listeners. And that will continue. So if you just want the music that made the Eagle great, you can still find it at 97.1 HD2. But if you're ready for a lot more than that, keep listening.
And welcome to 97.1 The Freak, where we say what we want.
Oh, now I have to edit our Wikipedia page again.
So, where were we? Oh, yeah, I remember. It was 2019, December 10, and I was wrapping up my final show on KTCK, where I'd plied the craft ever since founding the station, naming it, hiring the personnel, charting the course some 26 years prior. I couldn't be a part of it anymore. It was time to step away into what and where I did not know. But as I walked out the door for the last time, I felt nothing. Strange, considering I'd made it my life for all those years. Probably way more than I should have. But off we went into the great wide open. Sorry, cheap cover band joke there. I had no plans, didn't know what I was going to do. Did know that whatever was next was probably not going to be in the radio game. I thought that was over for me. I also didn't know if I could find something else to fill that void or something to just while away the hours. None of that. I didn't know what I was going to do. It was kind of daunting and making it even more odd. At one time, there was no place I'd rather be and no one I'd rather be with than those boys. But that was then. This is now. A new reality was dead ahead. So time passed. I did a podcast, played in my cheap cover band in pretty short order. Became strangely at ease with it all. I got a couple of feelers in radio, but nothing that I'd want to do. So we rocked on. A very happy retiree with an outrageous career for which I was grateful beyond belief in the rearview mirror. 2019 turned into 2020. The pandemic hit, drastically altering things for everybody. People were getting sick and dying. Somehow I didn't either. My daughter got engaged to a young man whom I really like. I started to get my head around being pawpaw down the road and figured that was about all I was going to be henceforth. All of a sudden, a lot of things that once mattered to me didn't anymore. But somewhere along the line, I got a call from Ben Rogers of the Ben and Skin Show. Heard afternoons on KEGL. He was having a bit of a go of it as his partner and another great pal, Jeff Skin Wade, was being treated for cancer and hadn't been on the show. Ben was calling on friends to fill in, and he called on me. though not particularly interested in doing any more radio. A chance to help a brother out took the day. I did it. I promptly heard that didn't go over real well at the mothership. Oh, too bad. At home that night, I kept thinking about my friends at the ticket who were not real pleased with things up there. The ones who had no path to move up. They felt underpaid, underappreciated. I put pen to paper. Later on, I got another call from Ben. By then, Skin was back. They invited me up for a beer. Just to hang out, talk, laugh a little. It's great to be able to laugh a little, right? We sat at the Lockwood Distilling Company. They talked about their plight. I told them, what we ought to do is get you boys, and I'll bet there are a few other guys up there that would do it. Do you think they'd go for that at the Eagle? They looked at each other and started laughing. And I thought, oh no, you shouldn't have said that. Stupid idea. As it turned out, they were thinking much the same thing, except bigger. They said, we need to get you together with Patrick Davis, Patrick being the Eagles' programming demigod. He and I went to lunch. We hit it off immediately. One thing led to another. More meetings took place. There were phone calls, an unending flow of ideas and banter about it all. And the next thing you knew, it was a runaway train. So, what was the end game? You're about to find out. Welcome back, my friends, to the show that apparently never ends. Here is 97.1, The Freak, Dallas, and most definitely crazy Fort Worth.